In last week's Parsha, Sarah Imeinu passed away and was buried in Me'arat HaMachpelah. Shortly after, Eliezer went to find a wife for Yitzchak, eventually finding the perfect match, Rivka. The Parsha ends with the Torah telling us the descendants of Yishmael. We find in the beginning of Parshat Toldot, Yitzchak and Rivka praying for a child. Soon afterwards, Rivka learns she's pregnant and gives birth to Esav and Yaakov. Esav wanted to do evil, and Yaakov wanted to do only good. The two boys would lead two separate nations. Years later, Esav came home one day, very hungry. Yaakov agreed to give him the lentils he was cooking in exchange for Esav's birthright. Esav agreed right away, and Yaakov let him eat the lentils. Their father Yitzchak became blind because of his old age at 123 years of age. Vayehi ki tzedek Yitzchak v'tichina einav mars vayikra et Esav beno ha-gadol vayomer alev beni yomer alev hineni. It came to pass when Yitzchak was old and his eyes were dim to see that he called Esav his older son and said to him, "My son." And he said to him, "Here I am." Yitzchak requested Esav to bring food to him, and he would bless Esav afterwards. Rivka heard Yitzchak saying this and became worried. She gave Yaakov food that she prepared for Yitzchak and ordered Yaakov to dress in clothes that Esav wore. Yaakov went to his father and gave him the food. Yitzchak blessed Yaakov, for he thought that he was Esav, because he cannot see, for he was blind. Here we have a question. Why was Yitzchak blind, and why would Hashem make him blind? Rashi explains that the reason Hashem made Yitzchak not be able to see was for the purpose of giving Yaakov the bracha. The trick only worked because Yitzchak was blind and couldn't see that Yaakov was actually dressed up as Esav. Yitzchak wanted to bless Esav because Esav was his oldest son. Yitzchak was blind, so he couldn't see all the bad things that Esav did, like serving avodah zarah. Yitzchak only saw the good, that Esav did kibud av, honoring his father. But then, why did Yitzchak have to become blind to bless Yaakov? Couldn't Hashem told him that Esav was evil and didn't deserve to be blessed? Yitzchak already took a hint that Esav wasn't as good as he sounded. Hashem rathered making Yitzchak blind to speak lashon hara about a person. Even though Esav was as bad as could be and did everything against Hashem, Hashem still didn't want to speak lashon hara about him by having to tell Yitzchak not to bless Esav because he was a rasha. If Hashem didn't speak lashon hara about a very bad person, how much more careful we should be not to speak lashon hara about people. It doesn't matter if they're a regular human or the worst human ever. We should learn to hold back and try not to speak lashon hara about them when unnecessary. We have to remember that we are all same inside. Each of us has a small piece of Hashem that wants to do the right thing and glows forever.